for this Wednesday evening, the 13th day of May, 2015. I got more guests in the studio, and but right now I'm going to pose something to my guests and to my co-hosts. I voted in the election for the city of Dallas.
This past weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I voted early voting on the 27th.
Okay.
And the voting take place this past Saturday, which was the 9th. But anyway, when I went voting, they gave me the ballot. I gave them my ID, and they put the ballot in there. And when there was like 9 peoples on the ballot. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think 6 of them was running for city council in my district. And when I went to vote, in my ballot, I had only three peoples on my ballot. That was the mayor, and then the mayor opponent, and then 1 councilman that was running on my ballot. And then I was upset. And now, to me, someone, I don't know what is done deliberately or what happened, but I do know it was absolutely wrong. It was wrong. And I got to thinking, how many others that lived in this District 8, where I am, that was handed a ballot like that? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, had you not have caught that, what other kind of things, happen, or, how do those ballots really get counted? So why weren't they present on the ballot? And obviously there's nothing you can do about it for this election because,
Right.
It was already done. The ballots are already created. They don't go and recreate ballots.
Right.
But I think it's still worthwhile, a conversation to go and have with the alderman or, city council people, things of that nature,
Right.
to bring it to the attention and, determine if there's some sort of recourse that you have as,
Right. Well, I went before the county commissioner and I presented it to them and asked them, because they are in charge of seeing that the things go well when you go to the polls and vote. That's who appoint the people that runs the voting office. But something happened, and I don't like it, and I'm still searching for answers. And I'm also seeking legal advice, because I'm thinking about bringing a lawsuit, because you remember a few months ago how they was talking about you got to have an ID, 2 IDs. If you don't have the proper ID, you can't vote.
Right.
Well, I had the proper ID. I had everything. I voted, but what happened? To me, it's a shame for something like that to happen.
Yeah.
And I just want the listeners to know, if you are in the Dallas area and you voted in this past election and in District 8 and you voted, if you voted, there's a possibility you was given the same ballot that was given to me.
Yeah, without all of the actual candidates on that ballot.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So someone gained from that.
Right.
I know I didn't gain from it, because my candidate that was on the ballot her name was not there.
Who you were planning
Who
to
I
vote
was
for.
planning on voting for,
Yeah.
Gerald Terrell, and she was not on the ballot. And the mayor, Mayor Rawlings, mayor's opponent, and then Eric Wilson, which was one of the councilmen running for councilman.
Okay.
He was on the ballot. So Mr. Williams and quite a few others, like Ms. McDade, they was not on the ballot. So we're searching for answers of why did this happen, because it is illegal and it is a penalty if they catch you tampering with votes.
Yeah, it's, I was saying earlier, we were chatting about this, is, now you have to check everything. And I think it goes back to, it is our responsibility. to validate and verify those things and not kind of sit back and allow it to happen. So the fact that you're, following up with due diligence to, get some answers or at least bring it to, the public's awareness and, the city's awareness is definitely necessary because otherwise, how would you know? And a lot of times we don't catch it.
That's right.
Because you're kind of just in a rush and you're going, but, it just so happens that you were looking to vote for someone who was not on the ballot and they should have been. I think they actually need to add an option that says, I don't want none of them.
Says everybody's out. But
everybody say aye.
The eyes have it.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'm just not excited about anyone.
Right,
That's
but
all.
it was a sad commentary for it to happen. But I did went before the county commissioners, and I'm still trying to seek legal advice, see what can be done about it, because it should never happen. And I think the commissioners should look into it also, because they are in charge of appointing those officials that oversee these ballots. It's their job, so I think they should look into it and try to find some answers. Was it a mistake, or how many was given this ballot and that voted? Because somebody gained from that.
Yeah.
From that.
So I'm just curious. At that point, when you saw that, that caused you not to be able to vote. Is that right?
Well, no, I voted.
You did
I voted because I wanted to vote for the mayor opponent.
Okay.
And so, but I did not vote for the council, the guy that was running for council.
So you didn't get to vote for that.
Right.
So that also could be a reason that our numbers are skewed when they say folks don't come out to vote, because you just arbitrarily, negate that vote, because there isn't, maybe that isn't listed. And, sometimes we'll go on there and we won't raise a stink. We'll look and go, oh, it's not on there, not think anything of it.
Right.
And so now that count is skewed. See, here we go with another conspiracy. We already had a conspiracy.
But these are not conspiracy theories. These are not. These
Well,
are things.
they are creating a conspiracy.
yeah.
We just trying to unveil it.
Right. I understand what you're saying. What was you going to say?
I think we all think that we just should just put our foot in and just go any, many, mighty, mo for the women, because we don't want to get inside the conspiracy theory or everything, but it's going on. I mean, elections are getting fit. I was sitting up and listening to you talk about it. It's a money thing.
Absolutely.
Maybe they were short $20. Oh, okay, well, they couldn't get on the ballot because they were short. Or the money that was needed to be raised.
And if that's the case, then that should be outlined. That should be spelled out when you get to the voting location to say, hey, what these individuals didn't make the ballot simply because, or for whatever reason. If that is the case, you raise a valid point. But can I be informed?
Right, and I will raise that question when I vote again to check my ballot to make sure. And those of you that's listening, please, if you're a voter, check your ballot when they give it to you. Ask questions. So that's that. And
treat it like you going to the movie theater. You got to check your ticket and make sure that they gave you the right ticket.
Yeah, that's correct.
But if I can intervene, what gets me about this is when we're voting, you really don't even know what you're voting for, because people are not educated on, the purpose. They have all these Proposition 6 and Proposition 7, we're not being educated on exactly what we're voting for. We got a ballot, okay, got Proposition 65 on here. Next thing you know, everybody voting yes on Proposition 65, and one of our schools getting torn down because it's a zoning, vote.
Right.
And that's what bothers me about the whole election scandal. And I call it a scandal because, like I said, it's fixed to me. I just think that, we need to start taking more time out, getting involved into more of these town hall meetings, find out what they're doing, so we can be able, as a people, come together and counteract it.
That's right.
Because we're going to be in trouble.
That's right. We are.
Well, you raised a good point. You said we. So again, the responsibility still falls on us.
On
It is
us.
our responsibility. We can Google anything else. We need to Google what's going on C-SPAN.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's one channel you get whether you pay for cable or not. Trust me, I know.
And go find out what Proposition 6
We
stands
just
for.
need to be educated in government. We just need to be educated because we're the losers when we're not.
Exactly.
And when you put someone in a seat that you have elected, that person is going to serve that term, and you're going to get what you put there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's it. Anyway, THA After Party Radio. It's Wednesday. This is jazz and stuff. I've talked enough. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna come back and get some tips from my lead and from my guests and from everybody. Hello, Michael. He's in the studio.
Hello.
His poem tomorrow, not poem, but
Band banquet.
banquet. His banquet is tomorrow night. Ain't that something? Here's David
All
Ruffin.
right, that's Everything Coming Up Love by David Ruffin.
Yeah, David
All
Ruffin.
right. Hey, we were in here grooving a little bit to that and talking about a couple other things, but I want to make sure we chat a little bit with our new guest that we have in the studio.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Yeah, pull that all the way up to you. We want everybody to hear you. We got Miss Andrea S.
Thank you.
in the studio.
She can sing too.
Oh no, you know what? At karaoke.
Because I think I actually have video from the last performance.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No, you don't.
yes, I do. But that's okay because we do live karaoke on the show.
Oh, well, right on.
Yes, yes, we do.
Don't get me started. I'm ready.
We're gonna have a little bit of kind of a chat about what's going on with Andrea.
Okay.
What you got coming up, what's in flight. But let's let's give our listeners a little hit.
Okay.
About who you are, where where you're from, what you do
Okay.
in Andrea's world.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for inviting me on, and also along with Mr. D. Mills is with me today.
Yes, I'm sorry, D.
D. Mills, that's Dorian Miller in the house.
You over there all quiet. I'm sorry.
My name is Andrea S. That's stage name, entertainment name, or whatever. But Andrea Smith, my birth name. I'm by trade. First off, I'm a hairstylist for about 25 years. This last 2 years or so, I've kind of embarked on a different avenue, on different adventures, and I've come to find out I love doing it. Which is, I do hair shows, working on my 4th hair show now. I also do talent shows and showcases for local underground artists, which now I'm working on. I believe it's show number 5 on the talent and showcases. Which, as a matter of fact, I have a show coming up this month on the 31st. The title is New Jack Swing Sunday.
Okay.
Actually, the thought of the show was actually thought of the title or the concept by Mr. D. Mills. So he thought about an 80s and 90s party. So, with my creativities, I just, we can add this and add that. And, and that's how it was kind of birthed right there. But the show will be held. Now, originally, it was supposed to be just a party. But, because I have a lot of artists that I'm connected to, I want everybody somewhere to be a part of anything that I have going on.
Okay.
So it'll be some spoken word done. I'll have a few artists performing. May have a special guest in the house. Can't say yet, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that'll kind of fit the theme.
Okay.
So, but yeah, pretty much that's what I do. I am an A&R with MPRE, which is multi-platinum record entertainment, which is also a subsidiary of Sony Music and the Orchard. So that's a new role that I've taken on, and I'm excited about it. And we got some things coming up too as well.
Oh, great, fantastic.
So I am looking for models.
For your 31st
For the
event?
31st,
Okay.
May 31st.
And tell us, Andrea, again, where that's gonna be located and the time of the show?
It's gonna be at 1701 South Lamar, which is, the place is called the Absence Lounge. And, it used to be the old Brooklands. So they
Yes,
moved.
That was before my time.
Brook, used
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
Brookers. Yeah, Brookers.
Yeah, they moved there.
Right there on the mall.
Right there on
Okay.
Lamar. So it's from 7 to 11:30.
Oh,
So
that's a Saturday.
it's a Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
It's a Sunday. Entry fee is $10. Proceeds will be donated to at-risk artists,
Okay.
and that's my foundation that I have.
So how, I'm glad you brought that up. I love those types of programs, and I know our listeners are always interested in things like that as well. If someone can't make it to your event, how do they donate?
They can
to-
donate.
Okay.
Actually, go to GoFundMe.
Okay.
And they can look up at-risk artists, and I'll take $1. It doesn't matter. So anything is appreciated.
That is awesome, and I will contest, here that Andrea can put on a mean show, because I've been to one.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Jamie
you.
and I, we went to one, what was that, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah,
I was-
the same one that
let me
D-Mills
tell you,
hosted.
I was blown away by you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. We just get in there and do our thing.
She didn't tell us she could sing, so they're gonna be here for a minute, so.
Oh, no.
There's gonna be some karaoke
Uh-oh.
going on. But yeah, so there's lots of great things. And since D Mills is sitting over there, he knows
Yes.
why. He think he can just sneak out the
Oh,
door and stuff. We ain't gonna put you on the mic. You got a mic in front of you. What's up?
Not a thing.
And anyone who has seen him host knows that he's not quiet.
Yes, indeed.
So
Yes, indeed.
He wasn't quiet the night I
he
saw him.
was not. What's going on?
Boy, everything okay, baby. I'm just getting off of work and the rheumatism arthritis, my neck just been bothering.
Hey, how y'all doing, DMW? This your man D Mills. Just over here at the afterparty.com, and it feels great being back in here. See Montana Groupie Love out there. We met these two at the show at the Cellar in Las Colinas. It was a great show. I haven't, people that knows me love. My thing is I love acting a fool. I gotta be professional Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30. But after that, I'm ready to turn up and become D Mills. I have to be Dorian
The rest of the time.
the rest of the time. It's only a little time I get to be D Mills. So when I become D Mills, it's like a transformation. But like I said, I appreciate you guys inviting us out. It's always, I always have a good time to come to this station. But like I said, we're just working hard. I know it's a lot of people, doing what, Andrea's doing right now. But the difference is the effort that is taking place that's put in, we're trying to sell something different. I see it's a whole lot of hip hop conventions going on. Everybody wants to rap. But, they're forgetting about the artists. We forgot about R&B.
Right.
We forgot about jazz. We forgot about neo soul. We forgot that's music also.
That's right.
That was the first music. That's where pretty much rap came from. So, and that's what it's all about. She has at-risk, the At-Risk Artist Foundation. It's a lot of people struggling. I'm an artist myself. I don't know if I told you I'm an actor. I'm a writer and all that.
Right.
Very good. This man is so talented. I kid you not. I do want to put it out there that I do manage D Mills. So anybody out there listening, if you're in a DFW area, please try to come out on the 31st so you can check him out because he's awesome. You can get in contact with me on Facebook, Andrea Smith, or Andrea's Entertainments, or DreaShop69@gmail.com. or 469-735-2562 if you're looking to host anybody to host your events, any type of forum you have. He is the guy to do it.
Yes, because you will get some energy.
He's got the energy. and he's got the talent. Stop it.
We're going to do a group hug in a minute. having a good
snot
time here.
bubble.
But we definitely, they're gonna be with us the rest of the show tonight, so, we're gonna roll into a little bit more music
All right.
and,
Whatever.
let it keep going.
Just let it roll.
And,
Let it
and
roll.
we gonna work on some line dancing in the little bit of space that we have. So we're gonna kick it off with a little bit of Killing Me Softly.
Okay.
We're in here just chatting, having a good time. The music cut off. I was doing a little karaoke.
Oh, yes.
Just in case anyone wants to hear
It's
about
jazzy
it.
stuff.
It's Jazzy Stuff Radio on THA After Party Radio.
Right.
We got a couple guests in the house. If you all didn't hear them earlier, they will be on till 8 o'clock with us. We got Andrea S. from Andrea S. Entertainment.
Yes.
And D. Mills. We're going to go with that name. That's your stage name this evening.
From D Mills from blah 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 blah.
And of course, my host, Mr. JB.
Hey.
And Mike in the house holding down the technical stuff for us.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so, we're going to chat a little bit. I know everybody has been missing this. I've been gone for a week, and then before that, we didn't do any health and wellness, I don't think. So, I want to catch everyone up, make sure everybody's staying fit and, taking care of their body and all of that stuff. So today I want to just point out a couple of things that I think a lot of people know about, but I have a few extra tips, the benefits of coconut oil. And, the basic stuff, most people know, you cook with it.
Right.
It has a high heat content, so it's better to actually cook your like frying with it or, kind of searing things
Right.
because the heat content is higher. And that's actually really important because you can heat it up to 425 degrees. Whereas a lot of people actually cook with olive oil, and olive oil has a very low heat index, so it turns cancerous when you heat it too high. So there's a website, a couple websites you can go on if you just check like oil heat index, what's the proper way to heat oil and things like that. So that's one thing. Of course, we know it's a wonderful moisturizer and humectant and keeps that moisture in and all that. But I got a couple things. I don't know. I want to see if my guests in here, my hosts, have heard of these other things. And then I'll give you my blog, because actually this is a blog that I wrote on my website. So have y'all ever heard about people eating it raw, coconut oil? So it's usually solidifies.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've eaten dry coconut.
You eat it so after it's been shaved and kind of dried up.
Yeah.
That's good too, as long as it doesn't have any sugar in it.
I ate on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before.
See,
Does that count?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Now you're supposed to actually eat it raw out of the container, and basically what it is, the studies have shown is that it increases your energy and it helps burn more fuel. So it increases your MCT, your triglycerides. So it helps burn more. So it's almost like a natural metabolism or something like that. And then it also helps decrease your hunger. Now, I don't know if that's because you've just eaten some oil or because it's actually doing something in there. So, you might not really be hungry, after that. But that's one thing. And then how about this? Studies have shown that it reduces seizures due to ketones found in fatty acids.
Wow.
So, and there's a number of, and I got one more, and then we'll kind of talk about a few of these. I got one more that's really good, like for oral hygiene, and I do this one myself, use it for oil pulling. So when you put it in and you kind of swoosh it around for 30 seconds or something like that, and I'm demonstrating for my listeners, y'all can't see, but I'm like showing the guests. So, and what it does is it helps remove bacteria from your teeth, from your gums. We don't brush our gums on the inside. We brush around our teeth, but we don't necessarily always brush under our tongue. We don't brush our tongue all the time because when I do it, it makes me actually want to gag. Because you're brushing and okay, whatever. Demonstration, I'm sorry, I'm really visual. Anyway, and it, at the same time,
You
it
get your
cleanses,
point
well,
across.
I am. And it cleanses your teeth as well, so. And that's really surprising because you don't think of an oil as something that is a cleanser.
Right.
But coconut oil is magnificent. It's got so many different uses, and you'll always go out there and you'll see a number of different things that coconut oil is good for.
Yeah.
But you never see a list of some of these kind of quirky things that you wouldn't think about, health benefits and stuff
Right.
like that outside of the moisture and things like that. So, what do y'all think of that?
I love coconut oil because I do use it at the hair salon.
Okay.
And what I normally do, I actually have a mixture that I combined and use it on my client's scalp while doing a deep hot oil deep conditioning.
And you're gonna share that with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I do equal parts. Doesn't matter what you do, but you know what enough is enough. Coconut oil. I use my tea tree and also carrot oil. And I do that, we normally do hot oil treatments anyway, but with those combinations, you not only have, with the coconut oil, it moisturizes and soothes the scalp as well.
Yeah.
It helps with dryness and frizziness. The tea tree is like an antibacterial, and that's really good to do that once a month anyway, because it kills bacteria that sometimes that's left on the scalp.
Okay.
So that's good for that. And the carrot oil, it restores the keratin and all the stuff that we need.
Makes your
for
hair
hair.
stronger, right? The
It
follicle.
is stronger.
Okay.
It does. So it replaces and also seals the cuticles once you do a cool dryer.
Okay.
After doing your warm.
See, that's an important piece that you mentioned because the heat actually destroys.
Opens.
Yeah.
Well, the heat opens the cuticle to allow
Okay.
things to get in it.
Okay, and what you're doing is sealing it.
And
Okay.
then you want to seal it back with a cool dryer. Just kind of tone it down.
Okay.
Yeah, to like medium to cool, and
Okay.
it seals the cuticle.
See, good tips right there.
So it is good for something besides eating.
Yes.
I just thought I'd
females,
do that.
don't start. We're gonna turn off your mic. I can see you already. But so not only the coconut oil is one thing we know.
Right.
When you get a coconut, eat the whole coconut. Drink the water. Go ahead and I actually make my own coconut milk. I'm gonna bring that on next. I got a YouTube video. Y'all can check that out too. But the whole coconut, except like the brown part.
Right.
Unless you're gonna make some shoes or something, but that's too much. Okay. So JP, you're gonna get out there and get some organic coconut oil.
Organic?
Organic coconut oil. That way, that and organic, unrefined. So you want it the least processed. That way it hasn't gone through a lot of heating and all of that. Because once you do that, you've pulled all the qualities, the benefits out of it. It's just like anything. If you overcook like your vegetables, eat them raw.
What about just eating it? Just crack it?
Crack it open and eat the meat. That is a fabulous thing to do. Absolutely. Yeah, if you can get it out, I'm always chiseling at it.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm just like, oh my God, I could die of hunger trying to eat this coconut. So yeah, those are some tips. So if you all want to read the rest of that article, it's a blog on my page, and you can find that at zebyali.com. That's zebyali.com. And you can go on there and you'll see all the other blogs that I have written, and also find out more about just some of the things I've got going on.
All right.
So I think we're just gonna jump into some more music. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna play a little Stephanie Mills and Teddy Pendergrass for you.
Okay.
And
I would love that.
yeah, we're gonna get y'all going with a little bit of music, and we'll come right back and chat a little bit more and see what's going on with our open house. Don't forget, every second Wednesday of the month is open house at THA After Party Radio. That is Minnie Riperton.
Edge of a Dream.
Edge of a Dream.
She was a great singer, fantastic singer.
Yeah, I was
She died at an early age. She died of cancer.
Okay.
And I've got most of her albums.
Remember Memory Lane?
Oh,
Back
I
down
love
Memory Lane?
that song. I was a little girl then, but I remember.
I helped her write that song.
That's D Mills.
I love it. I
Yet
love it.
again.
THA After Party Radio. This is Jazz and Stuff for this Wednesday evening. I'm JB, along with my co-host Ali, and then our guest,
Andrea.
Andrea S.
Andrea.
And I know I don't need to speak for
D Mills, of course.
Mills. Down here holding it down with us this evening. We
Yes.
enjoying ourselves a little bit. We're just chatting a little bit, and I'm gonna do what I do and put Andrea on the spot and have her go ahead and give us a couple verses. I'm gonna need you to pull that mic up.
Hey, can I give a shout out real quick?
You certainly can.
I like to give a shout out to my friends over at Fresh to Sharp Cuts, which is a new location where I am presently working. The address is 111 Ferguson Court, Street 105, and that's located in Irving, Texas. Again, the name of the shop is called Fresh 2 Sharp Cuts. And you can find Andrea S. over there doing her thing. I do a lot of natural hair. So all you natural hair sisters, come on down and check it out. And we'll get you back on track with what your hair needs. Thank you.
I like the natural style. I do.
Yes.
She gonna hook you up with some coconut tea tree oil and some carrot oil. Get your make sure your follicles are
That's right.
sealed.
That's right.
That's how we do. So Andrea, you wanna hit us with a verse or two?
For real?
Yes. And you need
Oh
us to
my
beatbox.
God. Okay, you ready?
You trying to make myself shine.
Right.
Well, we were trying to get Bobby Caldwell on here, but since that's okay, another time. But that is one of my favorite singers. One of the songs, I think it's called "What You Want to Do for Love," and that's actually an old song. I think it was in '78 or '79
That's
that
right.
song came out.
That's right.
And he's still jamming right now.
Oh, yes.
And
I heard he live overseas.
yeah,
Is that correct?
yeah, he does. And if y'all don't know who Bobby Caldwell is, you need to go find out about him. Because he's still, 2015,
That's
people
right.
find out about him, they're still jamming with him.
That's right.
So, but okay, I'll do a little bit. Let's see here. Can I get some background something?
Like what?
Beatbox or... Come on, D Mills. I know D Mills want to get on here. Do a little something.
I promise I don't.
You ain't no help, D Mills. That's okay. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. And that's it.
Yo,
We'll go on sale real soon.
and I will buy one because the hair is standing up on my arms. I got chills.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
But when
goodness.
she walked out on that stage in the cell, that's what got me. When she started singing it, and the band was playing,
that's so That's so
I can't
kind.
believe this.
Yeah.
Hey, come on out. May 31st, you may get to hear Andrea S. again. Again, that's at 1701 South Lamar. And you can take Highway 30 to get there. It's right in the old Brooklyn building. If you already know about Brooklyn's, the old Brooklyn's. Come on out, May 31st, 7 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. at the Absence Lounge.
Awesome. Andrea, where else can people contact you or follow you?
Yes. On Facebook, you can reach me. You can go to my entertainment page, which is Andrea S. Entertainments with an S on the end. Or you can, it's a lot of Andrea Smith. So I hate to tell you Andrea Smith. It's like 1,000, 500,000 or something. Or you can email me. I'm looking for artists as we speak. Please email me and let me know if you're already at a position where you would like to be distributed. I can help you along with that. You can send all your inquiries to DreaShop69@gmail.com, which is Drea, DREA, shop, SHOP, 69@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so JB, we coming up to the close of our hour, almost about 7:54 right now.
Oh, time just walk right on out of here.
Exactly, we want to remind our listeners that we will be on starting at 5 p.m. next week. So 5 to 8 p.m. Jazz and Stuff Radio, same channel, same dial, same app.
Same app.
Check us
And
out
by the
on
way,
Wayside.
if they want to download the app on your Android, you also can do that, and you also can download it from iTunes and also from the Apple Store. And you just type this in, THA afterparty.com. THA afterparty.com.
Yeah, and it may actually pull up without the .com. I think it'll be like the radio part will be
Okay.
there too, but it should come up really easy.
Right.
You know, when somebody does that.
But if you have a laptop, it's already on your laptop or on your desktop. What you do, you go to Media Player, where they have all the local radio stations and other stations, and just pull it up. And there you will see that big,
The big
pretty A.
pink A. It's
Yeah.
fuchsia.
That's a
Yeah.
nice A.
Yes, a beautiful A.
I love that A.
You can also find it on TuneIn Radio.
That's right.
Yeah,
TuneIn, that's it.
Radio is
TuneIn
another
Radio.
one, another good app that you'll find
That's
it
right.
on.
So, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, New Orleans. Hello, nieces down there in Houston. Another shout out to Junior up in Houston. I'm not Atlanta. Where you live? This is about time for us to get out of here. Yes. Well, when you living in Atlanta,
What are you talking about?
well, when you living in Atlanta,
No, I was in Chicago.
oh,
You know.
One.
Right. You know that's the other host. He been trying to sneak in here when I'm not here. I
That's a
got
side chick host.
You know.
Look, I had to make sure I put the st on the end of side host.
Hostess tips. See, this is what happened.
my bad.
They in here acting
It's
up.
about time for us to get out of here.
Yes.
And, it's been really fun
Thank
having
you, guys.
both of you on as a guest this evening.
Thank
and
you, thank you.
Thank you, Michael, for all of your productions that you do for me and Ali, and we appreciate you. And tomorrow night, I'm going to escort you to the banquet.
Thank you.
He said thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad that you guys got a chance to come and sit with us and
Hope I can come back one day.
absolutely parlay a little bit with
Right on,
us this
right on.
evening. So we're going to get up out of here.
That's right.
Any last words?
In the meantime, don't look down. Keep looking up. Everything is good is above your head. Until next time, we'll see you. Bye.
This is Ms. Ali, be animately existent.